Hey, what's going on? Wow, another week. It is. It has easily been a long week, I guess you could say, but we're here and we're going to go over a pretty useful concept. So the whole concept here is to um, show that show that applications, mobile and web applications, can easily help you save tons of money. It can easily show you where investing is something that is easily possible. I'm going to be switching in between this and this and the actual. I'm going to show you some of the websites that they have out there, and it's something that I guess is easily overlooked. We use our phones, right? We use our phones for everything. We use the internet for everything. Um, and there's companies now out there that actually can help you get started with investing. They can help you get started with knowing that it's not just um, a something that someone with a lot of investing knowledge or someone um, that is been studying stock markets and studying mutual funds for years. It's truly just as simple as you just buying things, right? It's you just buy things and then all of a sudden you start investing. You're like, dude, like that sounds crazy. Like, what are you talking about? So I'm gonna show you, man. It's really not hard. There's a couple services out there. I'm going to run through them, give you some thoughts on what they are, give you some of the different things that they offer, and hopefully, I truly hope that one of these touches you, and you're like, man, like that is easy. I can jump on that because it's not just, this is not just a savings thing. This is a investing thing. Like both of those things, we can attack both of those with let me look, 1 2 3 4. I've got 4 applications I'm going to go over, um and it's easy to see that it is something that you can do. So with that, um what I want to do is we're going to start off with saving, and then we're going to get into investing. So I'm going to start off with saving and show you where these, I'm going to go over 2. So I'm going to have 2 saving and 2 investing. That's the strategy here. That's what I'm going to go for. So 2 saving, 2 investing, right? So first I'm going to jump into saving. So the first application that we're going to look at is Trim. So with Trim, what this is, and you can look all these up. So Trim app is going to be the first one I'm going to go over. And what Trim does, and their competitor Truebill. So Truebill and Trim are 2 applications that practically do exactly what we all choose or don't think about. So we don't think about like bills that are out there. We don't think about where we can save on subscriptions, like a Netflix subscription, right? Just using that as an example. Let's say you haven't used your Netflix subscription in, I don't know, 3 months. Like why would you continue to pay for a Netflix subscription that you're not even utilizing, right? So that's what Trim can help you do. Trim, you have to be honest with yourself, because with Trim and Truebill both, what they do is they look at what you're spending, and then they help you to analyze your spending. So I'm going to flip over real quick. So let's go over to the desktop, right? And I'm going to show you what the Trim app looks like, and then I'm going to pull up Truebill. So the thing about this is that most people, we've went over budgeting in past episodes, and what most people, what they do is they pay for these subscriptions every day, every month, every year, and they blow money, and then they come and they're like, wow, I can't save anything. But they could say, and the other big thing I've talked about in other saving videos is that simply put, saving doesn't have to be $100. saving can be $5, saving can be $2, saving can be $8. Anything that you put to the side is savings. So let's be clear. First off, I want to hit a highlight, and I'm going to touch on this at the end again, but I want to hit a highlight. I wrote this down, that if you simply were like, okay, I'm not going to go and buy coffee from Starbucks 3 mornings or whatever, right? But let's say if you get a cup every day, you're spending on average, we're gonna say $2.75, and I know Starbucks could be way more than $2.75, double even, right? But you could be saving with just as little as cutting that one piece out, $710 a year. So I say that because it's very important that you see that you're spending money that's easily savable. It's just a matter of identifying it. And the problem is that most of us don't want to, or we choose not to identify things that we enjoy, right? So if I enjoyed getting my Starbucks coffee every single morning, why would I ever want to tell myself I can't have that anymore? Like, it's not. That's a painful thing to think about, because you think about that you can't have something that you want. Now, it's not that you can't have it. It's just that piece is something that you actually would rather be putting that money somewhere else, right? So you've chosen that you're going to put your money somewhere else, and it's not going to be on Starbucks. So you save $710 that year. So utilizing Trim, utilizing Truebill, the reason why I wanted to go over those two specifically in terms of saving is because they look at your spending, they analyze it, and then for free, they show you the categories that you're overspending in, or that you are spending a lot in, right? Now, this, obviously you see the word trial on Trim's website, but I want to show you some of the things that they do. They scan your subscriptions, then they ask you, they say, hey, are you utilizing that Netflix subscription? And it just says, we notice you've been paying this. And so it's just like this friendly reminder, right? It's just this like person that's just like sitting there next to you, you're budgeting, right? You're getting all your budgets together, and you're every month you're categorizing that streaming service, that whatever. What Truebill and what Trim does is they both analyze your spending, and then they look at you as your friend and says, hey, are you utilizing this? You have to be honest with yourself. If you're not, go cancel it. You can always start these streaming services back, but if you're not utilizing it, go cancel it, because that could have been $5, $10, $13, $14, $15 that you could have saved just by canceling that for a month and then starting it back, right? That could be time consuming. That could be a hassle. That could be whatever. But it's all about you taking the steps necessary for you to save money in the long run. So what I want to show is this right here, Trim's value, right? So it obviously says there's a couple of things that this is their sell pitch, right? They're selling, they're trying to get you to buy Trim. So what Trim does is pretty easy. Sees where you can save. Trim analyzes your spending patterns and finds ways that you can take action and save money. So that's the first thing. This is free. This is a free service, a part of Trim that it can utilize. Analyze your spending, shows you ideas of where you can save. Just that friendly partner right there next to you that can do that. Now, this part costs money. This part cost for these guys is 33% of the annual savings. Okay, so 33% of annual savings is going to be, it's all going to be based on what they're able to negotiate. But you can see right here some of the things that Trim negotiates: cable, internet, phone, medical bills, cancels old subscriptions automatically for you. Like, all of those things are things that Trim can do automatically. So I'm saying that to say this may totally be worthwhile for you. If you have trouble saving, if you have trouble getting that money set to the side, if you have trouble canceling, and if you have trouble talking on the phone with customer service representatives, let an application like Trim help you. Let an application like Truebill help you. So I'm bringing up both. Truebill is a little different. So let's pull up Truebill. It's not different in a sense of concept. It's different in a sense of cost. So what they do is they do a 40%. So they negotiate for lower rates, and then 40% of your savings gets paid out to them. So the lower bills thing. So they help you save money, and that's something that, like I said, most people could easily take advantage of, because if you want to lower your bills, and you don't want to say, here it is, our fee is 40% of your savings. If you save $100, they'll take 40. If we can't negotiate any savings, you pay nothing. So what's the risk right there? The risk is that you have to pay 40, or that you could have negotiated the same thing, right? But if you don't want to, or you choose not to, why not let someone like Truebill or someone like Trim, like I said, it's the same concept. They both work off the exact same structure, right? But using an application like this is brilliant, right? Because you can't save. You've showed yourself time and time again you can't save. So let something like this help you. Let something like Trim, let something like Truebill help you, because you can see on a screen, you can see exactly what it is you're spending your money on. Then you can take that knowledge, and then you can begin your savings journey. And so I truly want everyone to understand, I truly want everyone to know that savings is not about how much, it's just about the action, right? So it's that paying yourself first action I've went over in savings before. You have to pay yourself first, because if you wait till the end of the month and you try to wait for the leftovers to save the leftovers, there's never leftovers. So that's the point I want to put out. It's the point I want to talk about. It's the point I want to drive home. Let something like this, if you don't think you make enough money to save money, that's not true. If you don't think you make, if you don't think that you can save money on your own, that could be true, but you can using something like this. So Truebill, Trim, both applications very applicable to the everyday life. Go look at them for yourself. I'm not going to sit here and tell you which one's better than the other. I truly like my stream. I truly like my podcast. I truly like everything to be about giving you knowledge and you taking that knowledge and going and applying it to your life. So take the knowledge of Trim, take the knowledge of Truebill, and go and figure out where these two can help you save. Go figure out where these two can help you get on track, get on board, and start moving this pendulum along. Because like I said, if you can call Verizon and negotiate with Verizon for a lower bill, by all means, go for it. If you cannot, you could use an application like this. You don't pay anything if there's no lower price negotiated, you don't pay anything. But if there is, what's the loss is you don't spend as much every month, and the loss is you could have done it on your own. But if you can't, utilize the service, pay your 33 or 40%, depending on the service. And so let me hit on that. You may go straight up and say, I want to use Trim because Trim's cheaper. Okay, that may be true. However, there could be other means to Truebill that may bring you to want to utilize this service. Like maybe this layout of reporting is better. Maybe like how they report to you is better than, let's say, Trim. Maybe Trim looks too basic. Maybe Trim is like whatever. You may have to, maybe you sign up for both. Maybe you see which one that you like more. Maybe you see which one can help negotiate better. Like I don't know, whatever you think is better, you attack that from that direction, and you ensure that you're saving money in the long run. Okay. So like I said, It's not hard. It's not extremely difficult to jump in and say, I'm ready to save. It's not that hard. So take a moment, look up those applications, and know that what you're doing is something that can be changed. If you're having trouble saving, I'm telling you, applications like that are beneficial. So I'm gonna take a quick break. Let you, like I said, take this next couple minutes or minute and look these up for yourself. And I'll be right back, and we're going to jump into investing. All right, so we're back. So here's the thing, investing. So same approach that I just went over in saving. I want to go over that same thing in terms of investing, right? So investing, you could easily pop up and be like, yeah, I'm gonna start buying some stock. You could call your local bank and you could go buy stock through your local bank. You could easily hop in and be like, I'm gonna go sign up for TD Ameritrade or E-Trade or whoever. I'm gonna go buy stock, right? That's totally an option. That is you physically putting your money, choosing a stock, and going with it that way. Okay, so that's option one. That is an option that is totally available to everyone that is watching this stream today, tomorrow, next year, whatever. There's a broker out there that would love to take your money and help put it into the market and start to help facilitate that trading pattern. However, let's say that that's too complicated and you're like, I want to do something a little more simple. Like I don't really want to, take my money and throw it all into the market. I don't really want to, get so invested into the stock market. Well, once again, this whole stream today is about web-based and mobile-based applications that can help do some of these things that people have a problem getting started in more easily. So I'm going to show you two the same way I went over saving. This is all investing. So if you missed the saving part, jump back to the first part of this video and watch the saving on Trim and Truebill and how those two can help you start to kickstart that savings. On investing, I'm going to hit these separately because I want to go over they both have, once again, same structure, same concept. The difference is some provide more than others. Some are more simple, I would say, and then more. Some can be more complex. So, both have absolute great options out there. So I'm gonna flip back over. All right, so look right here. This is, and if you're catching this on a podcast, feel free. Go pull up the YouTube, go pull up the Facebook. The live streams are there, and go watch these if you want more information. I'm going to talk through everything, so hopefully I can bring the point across of what I'm trying to make. But if you miss it and you really want to go see what I was looking at, I've got my screen up so you can go and easily see that. So the first one I'm going to show you is we're going to start with Acorns. Acorns, however you want to say this. Number one, this is going to be our first investment application that we're going to look at. So look at that little catchy little slogan, grow your oak. I see what you did there. All right, so real quick, all this is, so I like to give you the bottom line up front real quick. This is what this does. What Acorn does, or Acorns, or Acorn, or Acorn, I don't really know how you want to say it, but I say Acorn. So I'm from Alabama, and I guess that's what we call them, is Acorns, because that's what I say. You'll probably say this is Acorns or Acorn. I don't know. Anyways, Acorns is what I'm saying. Acorns, Acorns. Anyways, so what this does is right here. They go over it probably better than I can. Easy and smart. So invest spare change automatically, set aside money from each paycheck, and earn more and get money tips on the go. Access smart portfolios designed by experts that adjust automatically as you and your money grow. Okay. Super simple. All this does is it takes your money, right? It takes your money and throws it into stocks for you. So maybe, like I said, I'm going to go to the investing section. So what this does is you deposit money. So right here, I think it's less than $5. You put in there, you define a combination of investments, stocks and bonds, and then you create your portfolio, and then you buy into it. You can buy ETFs. You can do all you're doing is creating this portfolio, right? You're picking the portfolio you want, and then you're investing. So you can make, so these can be automatic investments. So let's say you want to just put $5 in there every month. Make automatic daily, weekly, and monthly investments, and every purchase you make can become an investment with roundups. So what roundups does is for this one, so it rounds up you establish an account with it. For this one, if I'm not mistaken, though, you have to use your debit card for this. Okay, so you have to use your debit card for this. Last I knew about, or the last time I did a lot of research on Acorns, would be see, I got myself messing up how I say Acorns now. Is that it? I said later. That's the IRA. Spend, round your change up. So get your personal check-in. Instantly invest spare change and save for no offending fees. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for if I'm not mistaken. So if I'm wrong, you even better. But what I'm telling you is that you'll have to do your checking account. If you are able to use a credit card, that's great. They've changed that. But if they're still doing the debit card minimum, then you pretty much you just round your checking account up. So here's the difference. So you have 3 options: light, personal, and family. So with Light, costs you $1 a month. They'll take that right out of your account. So if you deposit $5, you're technically going to have $4 to invest, because $1 of that's going to go straight to paying for this service. So I do want everyone to know. So for Light, that's going to cost you $12 a year. Okay, 1 times 12, $12 a year. Moving up, so $36 a year, and $60 a year. So looking at it from that perspective, as long as you make that back, you're broke even. If you make more than that, you've made extra money. So that's that. Acorns is broken down: Light, personal, family, so forth and so on. And then pretty much the personal allows you to get a debit card. Family allows you to start a child's investment account. So jump on that if that's the one you want. The other is Stash investing. So Stash investing, this is it right here. Stash, get started. So Stash, once again, same thing. You invest money, you invest money automatically. They do roundups, all that kind of good stuff. And they are 1, 3, and sorry, this is the investments. They have, let's see, hold on one second. Let me take, so the biggest thing with Stash is that, once again, you have these are all the different Stash Growth Plus, I think is what the other one's called. So Stash Beginner, Stash Growth, and Stash Plus is the 3 that they have. I don't see my, this is the I see what I'm saying. Stash investing. So that website I was on is let's see, what is stash.com. That was like intro things. So let's get the actual breakdown, right? Let's get the actual breakdown. Plans. Boom, right here. Stash Beginner, Stash Growth, Stash Plus. So the cool thing I saw about Stash was that they offer life insurance through this Avibra deal. So I thought that was pretty cool, because I mean, you get life insurance, you're already paying $1 a month, so you're pretty much paying $12 a year, right? And you're getting life insurance along with all the investments, the stock back card, so forth and so on. Stash Growth, you get the retirement account added. I wanted to throw that in there. Stash Plus, you get the children investing, and you get $10,000 in life insurance. So I like to go over that because you can see that. So stock back card, shop, and we'll give you stock in the brands you choose. Banking, and like it's all in one thing. So once again, pick you one of these and go with it. This is the easiest way to jump in, get investing, get saving, kickstart all that. So pick one, go with it. If you have questions, you can always reach me. info@thefinancialmirror.org. So once again, I appreciate everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. This is something that can really help kickstart everything that you have going financially. Just a couple easy little applications to use. So until next week, y'all have a good week. Save your money, invest your money, and we'll be back. Thank y'all.